Hi everyone and everybody, welcome to the new game called Cabernet. My name is DM Shadow Lady and I am super duper excited about this because this game is about a vampire, Eastern Europe and like 80s something, like 1800 something year, and it's like so nice. I'm super duper excited about this because it's my cup of tea, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this video. So let's just get right into it. I know that this game has an audio, so I'm very excited to play it. Okay, so this game looks like this. Begin story. So I have no idea. Like, I bought this game, I saw it on Steam. It's not that expensive. I really like it, and it just caught my attention. So I'm very, very happy. So let's begin. Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century. Yes, 19th century. Love it.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa.
Nadezhda.
I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this.
Morozova Elizaveta, 1872 to 18 something.
Go, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become
I want her to be smart. But
a famous writer. You should have heard how she could spin a yarn. She used to tell me her own fairy tales when she was a young girl. The creatures she made up, the stories she told me. The classic ballads were no match for them. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her mother. By the time she graduated, Lisa knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our enlightened age.
that's good.
Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it.
I don't know if this is about me because I guess I'm just getting the skills. I don't know.
Every time she went on about this scientist or that discovery, she'd light up like a matchstick. Most of the time I couldn't understand a word of it, but I just nodded along and mused at how bright our girl was. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country, if someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
Okay, if I'm talking about myself, I'm a very artistic person, but at the same time, I'm a very true friend. I am very loyal. But I also
Even with
want her
all
to
her
gain
talent for
artistic
science,
skills.
what everybody truly knew her by was her artistic nature and angelic voice. Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin? Her singing, no matter the song, time or place, it felt like it spoke to you alone. Haunting, otherworldly, beautiful.
So nice.
She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her.
I really like Uncle Mitko. He's like speaking as a father of hers, even though he's her uncle. Like he really, you can sense in his voice that he really loved us by the way how he was talking about us. It's so nice. I really like
Pour
him.
some vodka for Kolya too. He is old enough to send
He's
his
very
sister off.
nice. I really like his
A
character.
piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now.
Yeah, I hope
To
she's gonna be in a
Lisa.
good place. To Lisa. So sad. Even her mother couldn't speak. I don't know how she died. I would love to know that. I'm very, very curious.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me.
Are we gonna hear the lullaby?
Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life.
Ooh, I guess no, maybe, but
I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth.
ew.
When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body.
That's
I kept
disgusting.
pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction.
That's
Finally,
crazy.
the whole string was out.
I mean, this is just a dream, but still.
I felt relieved, but also strangely empty.
Why is there blood pouring out of?
I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
I want to know how I died. Like, oh my god, I got so scared. Why did you just scare me? Oh my god.
Dear Lord.
Mom? Kolya?
Kolya?
My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton.
What?
Like I slept for days.
Maybe you have. Ooh. An old but reliable kerosene lamp. Nice.
Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell.
Why
This
would you-
feels too real to be a dream.
Why would you think it's a
The
hell?
cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
Ooh.
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Yeah. Lisa medallion, a handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Lisa by her father. First step to access the journal. Open task can be found in quests. Okay, so we are rank 1. We are 5 and 0. Like this is yin and yang basically. We have quests, escape the chamber, calendar. It's today's date. Oh, it's June. Okay, it's June, Tuesday, 11th. I have relationships. Okay, and I have 2 of those. Toasting at funerals. According to some tradition superstitions, no glass touching is allowed when toasting for a dead person. Eastern Europe has a long-lasting tradition of interpreting dreams. Many take dreams seriously and see them as signs, that was bad. Premonitions and warnings of what might happen to them in the future. Dreams on Thursday to Fridays nights are considered to be the most likely ones to come true. Doesn't say. Okay, culture. Okay. Medical higher education institutions existed in Eastern Europe for centuries. However, in some countries, many females were only able to study at these institutions at the very end of the 19th century. Okay, because this is late 19th century. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Nice. Oh,
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
Yeah. How to get out?
Locked.
Ah! No! I don't know what to do.
Locked.
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone? Please help. I'm stuck here.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep calling.
Anyone! It's no use.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, I thought I was just gonna wait and sleep
Hello?
until
Who
someone
is this?
comes.
I'm locked inside. Please help.
Hello?
Are you still there?
I really like the voices, it's not bad. I just wished that their faces, like their expressions, would be more better, more true, you know. But the voices are good.
Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no. Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door? Thank you. Thank you.
Is this like a monster or what?
Will you help me?
No?
What is it that you want from me? I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
No?
I'm not
Money?
wealthy, but I know some people who can lend me money, and
Okay, favor?
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor.
Oh,
And it's
so yes,
settled.
so I'm
Whoever you are, do you hear me?
So I'm owing someone a favor. This is perfect. I hate doing that. I don't like owing anyone a favor.
If you
I
open
like
this
it when
door,
people owe me a favor.
I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
I don't know which part of Eastern Europe is like. It sounds like Russian. Because it's not Serbian.
Ah!
What is this green thing?
What the
Is
hell
it
is
not-
this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything
It
from
was a
this
green
angle.
smoke. It's not
I should
something
check up on it later.
that is like, oh, it's a sun, it's gonna burn me. I think I'm obviously a vampire right now because we have a glass of water, so that makes sense.
It's open.
Yeah, exactly. Just get out. Sorry, I don't know.
No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Escape the chamber. Task completed. Okay, now what? Character sheet. Okay. Earning experience points increase your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. Okay. Nice. And process of. Okay, can I do that later? That's fine. I want history and politics for sure. Accept the changes. It didn't let me to escape, so that's fine.
I'm not going back in there.
Okay. My rank increase. I'm rank 2. What is my experience? I think. Seek a way out.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Alright, hearing.
What a peculiar painting.
Examine the people. Oh, come on.
The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
I can't examine because I don't have history. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect all the time.
It smells like death here. Like there's someone's money in here.
Oh,
I could live on this for a week.
take the
After
money!
all that has happened, I think
Ah! No, I'm a bad person now. This morality is still shaping certain coins. Sorry. Okay, yes, but certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism. Points. Some choices will only become available to Lisa after she reaches certain levels. Okay, now I'm curious. What is nihilism? I'm sorry, I'm not native English person. Nihilism. Let's see. Nihilism is a philosophy that rejects the idea that life has meaning or value. Oh, it's often associated with extreme pessimism and radical skepticism. The term comes from the Latin word nihil, which means nothing. Okay. I don't want to be a bad vampire.
I think I
Okay.
deserve this.
I think she would do everything and anything to survive. That would be me, honestly. So, oh, it's a mirror.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Remove
We
the
live in the
covers.
age of science where there's no room for this nonsense.
Exactly. You're a smart girl. Oh, that's scary.
What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
Come on, there's no trick mirrors. I never saw any trick mirror before. Oh, okay. Oh, this
Eerie.
picture is ruined. Study the painting. Yes.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting? It's. Could
Okay,
it
sorry. I think it should grow.
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this.
Exactly.
Give me strength. No matter what is.
On the other side. I got you, girl.
What in heavens is all this?
Oh, so fancy. I really like
I
this
will make
place.
sense of all this later. Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Oh, it's bad.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
She must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
You two don't know what you're talking about. It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
Wow. I cannot believe what I just got. A disrespect. I do not take that.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Okay, I'm definitely.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend a night in the city.
Did you guys hear him? He said, I was something, and then just put like my fang something.
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Sorry.
What if I want to?
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Let's do it one more time.
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Sorry.
Okay.
Locked.
Ooh.
Miss, are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry.
Well, I would like a help actually. I'm lost and I have no idea where am I, what am I doing. Why can't I use that to get fire? There's another mirror that is covered.
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Countess Orlova.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices. Where were you when I... Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoi.
Domovoid, what is that? Okay, I need to research, guys. I need to get educated. Domovoid, what is this? Domovoid. Oh my goodness! In Slavic mythology, as household spirit appearing under various names and having its origin in ancestor worship, a domovoid dwells in any number of places in each home, near the oven, under the doorstep, in the hearth. He never goes out beyond the boundaries of the household. Damn, she called me an ugly piece of a woman. Wow.
Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello? Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Again, good and bad experience.
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you.
Inducted.
How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
Hussar.
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to, thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
Okay, I see.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused.
I don't think it's pretty.
If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Should I? What if I don't drink?
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious.
I guess
It's
there's no else to
sweet
say.
and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries.
Interesting. There was no note
Thank
to be
you.
say, I guess.
I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Okay, good to know.
Thank you kindly, madam.
Orlova.
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child. Now off you go, change and mingle. Time.
Time is money. Okay, let me see my relationship. Stop. Okay. As head of the local section of higher society, a vampiric organization in charge of laws and ethics for the species, Countess Orlova is a figure of note, wealth, and power in the area. When Lisa awoke as a vampire, she reached the upper floors of the Countess' estate and found herself in a ballroom among a number of high-profile guests. Under the circumstances, the Countess did her best to tend to Lisa and gave her a beautiful evening gown as a welcome gift. Shortly afterwards, she retired from the party, attend to urgent business. Also, she's a business lady. Sophia. Address, Monor location, unknown. Okay. Hussar. When Lisa was turned into a vampire, Countess Orlova sent Hussar to show her the ropes. Okay, good to know. We have good status so far. Okay, I guess I'm going to this room, if I'm correct. Yes. Nice. Unlocked. Sweet.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened. So strange. This mirror doesn't work either.
That should
Oh,
do
it
it,
looks so
hopefully.
nice.
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
So, this countess is
Goodness,
very smart.
this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this...
So, this is actually a nightgown? Oh, comfortable nightgown, Western nightgown for formal stories.
It's perfect. Fits like a glove.
Look at myself.
The Countess sure...
Talk to Hussar. Fine, I will.
I still don't know what's happening here, or at least I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
Exactly. That's what
Have you heard the
we're gonna do.
rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Not lately. Do tell.
They say that he found himself a young human lady and fell in love like a schoolboy.
I like
Apparently,
it.
they got so close, he even confessed to her his true nature.
You don't say.
Yes, and the best part is, she is completely fine with it.
Smart girl.
He doesn't even have to enchant her anymore.
Enchant? Oh, we can enchant.
Fascinating. The world just gets madder and madder every day, doesn't it?
Well, that's interesting to hear. I'm so curious.
I just never know what to say to humans. If I'm honest, I find them all a little dull.
I'm like, you know.
That's
I'm
not
just in
fair
a
of you
corner
to say,
listening to everything.
Margarita.
It's kind of creepy.
It's not their fault that they don't
Not
have the
obvious at all.
advantages of eternal life.
Okay.
I know. And don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are human. Sometimes I just wish we could convert them all and give them the proper life. But you just can't help everyone.
Oh. Good to know.
Please tell me you have some good news for me. It's been 2 weeks since the last Cabernet shipment. The clientele is very unhappy.
I did manage to get in touch with the vendor. He says the conditions for harvesting are getting even worse, thus the interruption. We did reach an agreement, though. They are happy to continue. But from now on, it'll be an extra 5 coins per bottle.
Okay, good thing I got
Thank
5
goodness. At this point, honestly, whatever it takes.
So they're
Another
rich.
week and the Countess would have fried me.
He has a doll. Or is that a daughter or something? I don't know. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Yes, we are. Perfect. Not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Locked.
Curious. Okay, it's the same way. Oh, it's the same way. Okay, I had no idea there was another door. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Some interactions cost action points. Hold to activate them. Okay, some actions Lisa performs take time. These interactions will be marked with a special stopwatch symbol. Each night, Lisa can spend up to 3 action points. Once the action is complete, an action point will be taken and the night will move into the next phase. Okay.
Good evening, Hussar.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Lisa, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
Come on, it's obvious.
I'd rather not guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
Simply, we are vampires.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery.
What about my family? When can I see them?
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
I don't even remember how it happened. Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
Countess calls you Hussar. What's your...
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
All right. Hussar it is. I have so many questions.
I would be scared.
See, that's what I was afraid of.
Like, I would question everything, every single detail, have so many questions if that would happen to me. Like, it's scary, okay?
Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace? After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
Why are you lazy?
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
I like you.
What is it?
I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers.
Well played. Fine. Let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. You've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about?
I don't even remember who is who. I don't remember who is the purple hair.
What about the young man who asked about my health?
Who? Oh, you must mean Petya. He is just a human.
Oh, he's a human?
Elisa brought him in for fun. He is such a card and has absolutely no clue.
That sounds cruel.
Don't be like that. It's all in good fun.
Who is the intense lady with the purple hair?
That's Elisa. She is quite important around here. I'd try to start out on the right foot with her if I were you.
What could you tell me about the woman in the pink dress?
You must mean Arben. You know, they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever. Probably has a tale or two to share. I suppose that's everyone of note, really. Besides me, of course.
Of course. All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
He's so lazy. Oh my goodness. Why is he so lazy? I'm curious from experience. Okay, what is the glossary cards? When contacting family, newly turned vampires are strictly prohibited. Okay, from reaching out to their former families, as this risks spreading the truth about vampires to the world. Although this rule is occasionally broken, it is considered a serious crime and involves harsh penalties for the offenders if discovered. Okay, if I'm discovered, which I'm not. Death amnesia, a commonly known side effect of being turned into a vampire, is forgetting the circumstances of one's own death. Telling someone the details of their turning is discouraged by higher society, as it may cause additional trauma during the already uneasy transition. More often than not, the memory of the own once owned death tends to return within the first year of becoming a vampire. However, in certain cases, that amnesia may last decades. Decades! Okay. Higher society is a powerful governing body that introduces and approves the laws and code of ethics for the vampires within their domain. The organization itself is international and often shares a common agenda. However, the areas of influence are split into counties with different local leaders, and some ruling aspects vary from country to country. Culture, nihilism. Nihilism is dis- a direction, no, not discretion, direction of philosophy popularized in Europe in the 18th century. It puts social norms, morals, and ideals under scrutiny, or in certain cases rejects them completely. Francophilia, what is that? In the 18th and 19th centuries, the language of diplomacy and higher education across much of Europe was French. Some rules in Eastern Europe in the 18th century were educated in the French traditional and made a conscious effort to imitate the manners of France. Many people borrowed these mannerisms and used French in their everyday exchange in an attempt to follow the trends or to show their admiration for the culture. A hussar was a type of light cavalry soldier. Okay, he was a soldier? I would not tell that. They were stereotypically assumed to be showy with a reputation for debauchery and womanizing. Okay. In the case of hussar, the job became the name. Okay. The movie in Slavic mythology. Okay, I looked it up. So, in mythology, the movie is a house spirit that watches over a dwelling and has a significant impact on the family's life and well-being. Iblis, a domovai may be of tremendous value to the inhabitants of a house, but if they upset him or if he simply has a bad temper, it may lead to lost items, illness, poverty, and other misfortunes. Sometimes people leave food or other gifts for domovai to get on their good side. They are often visually represented covered in soot and dirt. Okay. Quests. Social with the guests. I forget I can
I
swear.
do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Is she Annabelle?
Yes, well. Apologies.
Petya.
Petya. We should probably go and discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her as...
I can talk to
I don't
him.
know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us. Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar. He is most certainly human.
I mean, obviously, I can talk to him.
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown. How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Lisa, by the way.
Ooh.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy. The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes?
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
I think she's beautiful.
It's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy. My father always called this foolishness, among other things. Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special. And it's never wrong.
Just be careful.
How did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work. She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
I see. How is pitching going so far?
I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young.
You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya?
My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me. But what's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are. Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the Countess.
Thank you, Lisa. You're very kind.
Okay, I would like to learn about Petya. Lisa met Petya at a higher society party right after she awoke as a vampire. While talking with Petya about his life, Lisa learned that he's a doll maker and salesman. His deep passion for his craft was capable, however, it might have appealed a little much for some. I like how it says he's alive. Okay, let me learn about others.
Have you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Oh, don't step on me.
Hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arbin.
I'm Lisa. Good evening to you, too.
Okay, let me just make... She's also a lesbian. Okay.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
You're right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
I couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert?
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
Literally salon.
How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed. I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
I'll make sure to visit.
What is this? Side quests. Besides experiencing the main story, Lisa is encouraged to explore town and meet other characters. Depending on the character, Lisa may sometimes need to meet certain criteria, such as specific skill or morality levels, in order to start or continue with their quests. Ooh.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess... I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes. Funny. Arbin, I've only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me. May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
Yes. My father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
What is that? Clairvoyant. Clairvoyant. Okay, a clairvoyant is someone believed to possess the ability to perceive events or objects beyond the range or ordinary perception. Often associated with Sixth Sense. Oh, nice. I like
Everyone
Sixth
becomes a
Sense.
little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, my dear.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
It's not just alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want.
Oh.
Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Demons are hereditary, my dear. Always remember that.
Okay, I'm sorry guys, I don't know all the words. I need to check it. I'm so sorry. Hereditary. Is that the same word that I became? Okay, sorry, meaning boom. Conferred or by or based on inheritance. Members of the the sum of all biological processes by which particular characteristics are transmitted from parents to their offspring. Okay. Okay.
Well, I should get going.
Thank you.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
Okay. It was nice meeting Arban. Kind of curious. Lisa met Arban at Candace's Orlova's party. During her first night as a vampire, Arban was one of the few guests sympathetic to Lisa's state and offered her genuine advice. She met Lisa for a drink at her literary salon in town. Nice. This is the purple hair.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like too much fun for the night.
Fine, get lost then. Be on your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom?
Russian roulette is an extreme game of chance with potential lethal outcomes. Players load a gun with one or more bullets, rotate the cylinder so that it isn't known where the bullets is, and take turns shooting the gun at their own heads. The term is also often used metaphorically for high-risk situations with difficult to predict outcomes. I don't want to play that. I mean, no one wants to play that, honestly.
Now, would you look at this pretty picture? I could barely recognize you from before. Where did you get this dress?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Name is Alisa, by the way.
Lisa, it's a pleasure. May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why, are you interested?
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market. He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
If you two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him?
Because it was my turn.
A turn for what?
To spice up the eternity.
Okay.
So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round?
Maybe some other time.
Suit yourself.
Okay.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live. But then again, few do.
Does this mean that we can't, stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
I should probably be writing this all down.
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
I suppose infinite time does add some gravity to it.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to, say, Petia's?
What a strange question. They are equally important, of course.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it?
Indeed.
I mean, it makes
Excuse me.
sense.
I think someone is calling for me.
I don't want to return to Hazar. Okay, let me see. Relationships. Lisa first met Lisa at Countess Orlova's higher society party along with her human friend Petia. Okay, good to know, good to know. 65, 50, 50, 60, okay. Good, good, good. Let's see what you have for me again.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Yes, how lucky.
Don't be snappy, Lisa. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted.
Oh.
A soldier, huh? And which division were you in, exactly?
We can talk about the divisions some other time, perhaps. So,
Oh.
are there any other questions you have
Is
left
he a
for me?
liar? Let me see my... Oh! Because of my dress, I have more higher history.
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
Excuse me?
All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
You?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Yes, shoulder.
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Let me take a look.
Don't take...
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
What?
It must be bad.
What is it?
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, all right?
All right.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
If vampires are real, does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Yes? No? Yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna.
Come on!
If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me.
Yeah, because you're so... How you say that? Oh, I forgot. Ah, I forgot. I swear I forgot. I want to remember. He's so... I forgot.
So,
It's fine, I'll
are there any
remember.
other questions you have left for me?
A person who likes himself a lot. No, I don't.
I
Carry
suppose that's it for the time being.
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all? I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but
Yes?
from a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as a... Alright. Have you read Thunderstorm?
I'm not so sure. Why?
Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Lisa. It's very simple.
How were you even talking with me
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's... I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
Oh, can I be White Bat? Call to access vampire's abilities and turn into a bat. Ooh!
Goodness!
She's cute!
Isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around.
What is a hoot? Bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land while in bat shape, descend on a surface from above until a landing circle appears underneath you. Oh, I'm so fast.
Seems like you're catching on. Follow me.
Okay. I don't want to follow you. What is this? You found 1 out of 21 scattered painting pieces. Okay, nice. You see what these can lead me to? Exactly. Is there something here? Maybe I can do something to a horse? Can I come here? No, I can't. It's just great. I like to experience things, obviously.
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
All this talk about death, but don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now?
I can go now. This is so nice.
Shh. There. Look.
I know, I was like, I'm gonna choose one.
3 coins, my name. Then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman. Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me.
Okay. It's where I go.
Locked. It's too dark. I can't quite make out what's.
How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality. Much obliged.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already. All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
What happened to him? Is.
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
Ooh, I would love to learn this. It's like, okay, guys, I watched the Vampire Diaries, just so you know, and I love everything about it. I also watched the originals. I am in love with the series, both of those, and it's like compelling people. So I really love it.
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
I don't know how to whistle in
Don't
real
worry.
life.
Whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way. When you need it, it will come to you.
What does enchantment do exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversation.
You don't know the half of it yet.
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
So it doesn't work on other vampires?
I didn't say that.
Hmm?
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind.
Yeah, if you're the original.
But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
No. I kind of
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are two main reasons.
To drink
One,
from it?
people in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, I didn't say you have to do it, did I? Everyone lives with their own choices.
Okay, he's telling me you have your choice to
When
choose.
you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything I say?
Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner. Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice.
And what is the second reason?
I think you already know.
He turned himself. No, don't drink from him. I'm not gonna do it. I'm full.
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry. Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feel.
I don't know if I'm right.
You're as ready as you'll ever.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time. It will recover in a minute.
Can I not do this?
It's too dark. I can't. Locked.
I don't wanna do it. So my skin gets good, but if I come closer. I mean,
His skin smells like wild berries. But not just the smell, the promise of warmth that draws you, the promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body.
No. You're full.
No, I can't do this. I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet. Do you remember the way back?
I do. Hussar? Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself. I'll see you soon.
I should get back to the manor and talk with the Countess. I'll process this all later. Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first... Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted. I should try it on Trophime.
That's what I was thinking. Vampires have the ability to impress certain things on the subconscious of their victims. In order to do that, approach the enchanted victim in your human form and press once you see the hypnotism icon. The victim can't be hypnotized more than once a day. Ah, that sucks.
Can you hear me, Trophime? Here is something I'd like you to do. You will start pacing your drinking.
It tells me I'm gaining experience points. But, oh, nice. I would like to learn history, literature, music, and science, and let's do another science. It's good for me. Return to the manor. Maybe if I turn to
Locked.
I want to turn into it.
It's too dark. I can't quite make out what's inside the shed.
Why does not let me?
Trophime seemed pretty drunk. Hope he doesn't hurt himself with this.
So if I'm
I'd rather not walk through the woods on foot.
Do you think I can enter?
What was that?
Where? Where? Was it in the woods? No, I need to help.
Looks like the banquet is over. Someone is still inside, though.
Don't tell me it's the Peter guy. Did something happen to this guy? No. No! They did something to him. They did something to the human guy. To the guy called... Give me a second. To Petya. I hope he'll feel better. Okay, I need to go up. Okay. Oh
I don't
no!
understand. How could this even happen?
Do you have no self-control at all?
No, they killed him. No! No, 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 no! Don't kill him! No, 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 no!
It's Petya's doll, Matilda. This is so unsettling. What is this?
No, Petya died. Freak.
My God!
No, this is so sad. I didn't want him to die. I want him to be my friend. No. No! You're so evil, people.
What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained the man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor. Someone is gonna fry for this, and it sure as hell won't be me.
Are you mad? No one's going to be executed for this. He's just a human.
You monsters! How could you do this?
And who are you exactly?
That's right. Hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out.
But he's my friend. He's my friend! No, he is my friend. Can I turn him back? I turn off the music.
Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
What happens now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that much.
Is she sympathetic to you?
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom?
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried.
I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys.
I did read about that in the folktale.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used as a form of capital punishment for our kind.
What do you think will happen to those three outside?
Murdering a human, sadly, isn't a big crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that. If I had my guess, I'd say they will get their fangs dulled for troubling the Countess. They will grow back after a month or two, but before then, they will have to feed solely on Cabernet, and it isn't cheap.
What if they can't afford it?
They will just have to find a way. Some take loans, some steal. Without blood, we are like humans without water.
Oh my.
Arbin?
Yes?
Do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point.
It's so sad.
All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book? and use this time to learn something new. Perfection comes in little.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arbin. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Here, I want you to have this.
Small vial with blood sustains you for a day.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head. It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Okay. Oh, can I read all? Oh, I can't read other ones. For real?
My fault. Stop blaming me for everything.
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
Oh my goodness, that was scary. I think they decapitated the things. Consequences. You will make choices in Cabernet. Some of little and some of big consequences. You will not always know which one is which. Some of those consequences will be marked on the screen by this symbol. I'm scared!
This is fresh. What in the world caused this? They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it. My God, what happened here?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Did you kill them?
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now. I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said.
Really? What?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence. I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage. Still, this isn't going to bring him back.
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on. Whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
I don't really remember much before I woke up. He was a traveling doctor that came to the city. He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry. Countess has a coachman, Trophime. He will take you to the doctor's place. He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen. Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
I understand.
Good girl. You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
I'm sorry. Petya was so nice.
Hey, Lisa?
Yes?
Never mind.
What is it?
You've only turned recently. When was the last time you watched the sunrise?
It must have been a couple weeks ago. I was studying late for my exams.
What did it feel like?
Well, I was worried about the day to come, and when a ray of sun fell on my face, I don't know, I felt warm, hopeful. Why do you ask?
No reason. It's just been a while since I've seen one. You will hear from the Countess soon.
I'm sure I will.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Does it remind you of Petya?
Just take it with you, please.
All right, I will.
Thanks.
I swear it just blinked.
Oh no! He became a ghost! It's in his toy.
Hello again, Trophim.
Evening, my lady. Forgive me, but have we met before?
Oh, that's right. He must not remember me because of the enchantment. Oh, no. Lisa just mentioned your name when she directed me to you.
But of course, silly me. I was worried I forgot. Happens to me after vodka sometimes.
Are you fit to drive?
I am, my lady. Truth be told, I had a drink or two earlier tonight, but then the strangest thing happened. I must have fallen asleep and woke up not remembering a thing, but sober as a judge. Must be the fresh air.
Yes, must.
In any case.
Shall we head out?
Of course, my lady. Your wish is my command. Mistress Orlova arranged for you to be taken in and out of the town as you see fit, at no charge. Whenever you need a ride, myself or another driver should be ready to pick you up.
Oh, so nice!
That's very kind of you.
Don't thank me, my lady. Countess's orders are the law around these parts.
Well, in that case, send her my thanks.
Will do. Get in, my lady. Marta and I will get you to your new lodgings in no time. One more thing. I'm afraid you'll have to wear a blindfold, my lady. Mistress doesn't want anyone knowing where the manor is.
Oh my. Okay, so she's hacking for some. Higher Society, complete chapter 1. Okay, we completed the chapter 1, guys. It took us a long time. It's been 1 hour
We're here,
and
madam.
33 minutes. I hope you guys like this episode. I am very, very excited. I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh, I just noticed at the building there is, I don't know if it's Jesus or Saint Sava. It looks more like Saint Sava, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's Jesus. Who knows? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys really liked it. This is a very nice game. I really, really like it. I'm glad I bought this game because not a lot of people talk about this, and it's my kind of tea. So yes, definitely, I'm all in for it. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know down below. Subscribe to my channel. It's my first gameplay, first video ever, so please support me. Like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe. Leave me the comments what you want to see more, for sure, and if you want me to continue this, which I will continue, honestly, because I really like it. It's a very nice game, and I recommend you to you guys because this game has a lot of different endings. It has a lot of achievements. I know that I saw different paths people chose. So yes, I'm very excited. But I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.